Here we are at a gargantuan waste dump in Van Buren Charter Township. And you probably can't make them out, but there's a flock of buzzards over there, commonly known as vultures. And they've been flying around all day. Oh, you might see some there now. They're up by the sun. And they're coming down for food. They're all along this whole route. They would try and fill them, it gets lined with all sorts of plastic material, and then they fill it up for, I don't know, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet, and then they do it again. Now, what I wanted to show you today is this tube. I don't know, hopefully you can hear it. Isn't that a strange sound? I don't quite understand that. They do a process here. It runs all the way down this fence line and up this way, making that same sound. And I don't know what's going on here. They do a deodorizing program here because it can smell pretty bad, and it doesn't always work. Let's see if we can get a close-up on any of this material over here. And everybody, they're all flying around. Usually they're not here in such numbers. There we go. There's 3 of them here. 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a number of them up on the hill today. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There were some behind me, and I thought maybe they were coming for some of the cattle that had been grazing on the leftover dump behind me, but it looks like there's something of interest to them right over there. So we're seeing a lot of seagulls over there, and seagulls are normally here in the thousands. By seagulls I mean lake gulls. There are lake gulls here in the thousands. You'll see there's a nice meadow here in front, and there are wild flowers scattered throughout, and lots of birds. What we're seeing over there are some starlings, and starlings came from Europe. I don't know if you're aware of this, but the story is the starlings are from Europe originally, and what happened to get them here is they put on a production of a Shakespeare play in Central Park, and some of the starlings got loose. So all the starlings we see here today are reportedly from that production. And down here we'll see the water. Let's see if we can get a look at the water. There we go. I can't see it too clearly, but you'll see it's degraded today. Sometimes it doesn't look as bad as this. It's getting a greenish tinge, but what I'm concerned about is that milky tinge. Not quite sure what that is. Seeing that, we saw that in a recent excavation in the city of Wayne, and also at a location where there was a sewer outfall into the Lower Rouge River. Here we go. We're enjoying this walk along with this exceedingly strange pipe, which is scored on the outside. It looks like it was put up here with some sort of machine. We're seeing a lot of wild grape here, which is fine for a fence, but it's not really great for the local area. If it gets on the trees, it pulls them all down. Yeah, there's something going on over there. Something definitely interesting to them all. It's the birds. It's the birds. So we see today the seagull flock is also augmented by the starling flock, and the buzzards have arrived. So there we go, a bunch of vultures, seagulls, and starlings for your local bird interest. Oh, wait a minute. Am I seeing the top of it over there like they're landing? Let's see if we can get that a little closer. It's hard with the sun on my face, guys. Okay. So there it is. There's this. Oh, look at that. Is that one? Yeah, that's a buzzard. That device there is so that the trucks won't fall down when they back up to them, and I think they use that to pack down too. I'm not quite sure, but there's a bunch of them up on the ridge today. Don't know what they're eating, but we know that they like to eat offal. That is O-F-F-A-L. That's dead creatures, right? And there's 2 of them up there right now. 1, 2, 3 on the unique thing. So, he left. He's there he goes. He's flying over there. He's going to eat himself. and he's got a replacement coming over to the thing. So they're over there doing whatever it is they're doing, and there's a bunch of them. There's some more. So they've been talking to each other. Gives you an idea. We only see 2 or 3 around here normally, and now looks like there's close to 100, maybe 200 over there. Thousands of seagulls, as they usually are, and the starlings all showed up. You know what's amazing is how they all communicated with each other. I wonder if they, oh look, that guy flew down. He was flying over there before, and he flew down. He must have found something, and then if he doesn't come back up, maybe they come over, or maybe they smell it. I understand they can smell Offal from far, far away. We're gonna walk down here. This is the sidewalk. Whoops, should be showing you. See, this is the opportunity we have here. Here's some water. These are water lines. There's a fire hydrant. There's some people that live across the street, right across the street over there. We had a fire here a couple of weeks ago, and they didn't tell anybody. It took the fire department until 10 o'clock at night to call, was it 10? I can't remember, or 8:30, whatever it was, to the Department of Environmental, Great Lakes and Energy in Michigan. And yes, that's all in one department, to tell them what was going on. I had to call them Monday later when I realized that probably no one had called them, not even the folks who lived across the street, unfortunately, that there was a massive fire going on over there. We'll see more of that in our, we got a little opening over here. We'll take a look and see if we can see anything else going on. Maybe get a shot of some more buzzards, and then we'll call an end to this. It sure is a nice day. Look at all those trucks. I wonder how much each one costs. Da, 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 da. So now we're going to, oh golly, what a treat. Let's check this out. This is, I feel like I'm Mutual of Omaha. 1, 2, 3, 4. One just flew away. That counts, right? 5, 6, 7, 8 right there. He's stretching his wings. He's getting us some sun over there. And I can't make out what they've. There you go. Oh, look at that. 2 of them. How about that on your dashboard, huh? Or the front of your car. Whew. Golly, this is something you don't see every day of the week. That must be a flat one up there. It looks. Ooh. Oh, they're not making a nest, but there's a bunch of them up there. And they're all got that dinosaur thing going on, walking around, seeing what's going on. And I'm trying to make out with my eyes. I didn't bring a binoculars with me. Ah, here's some other creatures that live here. These ducks. I don't know if they're gonna last all that long, but they come and they visit the water features. This used to be a golf course, and before that, this was called a forest. There was a forest here. There was some woods here, secondary woods, after they've been all mowed down in the late 1800s and early 1900s. A lot of them grew back, and there were 2 or 3 lakes here, and there are vernal pools, large pools like this one, still in existence on the other side of this thing. It's very strange. There's a large square that's left over, but it looks like they're going to be turning it into more of this. So we got the ducks over here. Did you see them? Did I get that in the? There they are. Can't tell. Lighten it up a little bit. There they are. So there's a bunch of ducks, and there's some over to the left there. Sometimes geese come down here, and they hang out, and that is just some nasty. Ooh, look at this action photo. Look at that, just like Africa, huh? I mean, it's a big garbage dump. You know, Canada, which is the second or third largest nation on Earth, sends its garbage to Michigan. So this could be Canadian Offal or whatever it is. Definitely American vultures, definitely American lake gulls. And definitely, oh my goodness. Is that individuals? I don't think that's trees. The trees are really far on the back. No, this looks like trees back there. That was freaking me out for a minute. But anyway, that's enough to freak me out right there. Woo! Okay, we're gonna let that go. Thanks for listening.